and welcome back. My name is Victoria, aka Milkfist, and welcome to my cozy corner. Today I am probably going to show you guys everything that I got in May. Today is May 31. I don't think anything else is arriving. So I think it's safe to say I can show you everything I have received in the month of May. I hope you'll sit back and relax and join me as I show you everything I got. Now let's go ahead and get everything from the shelf. Yeah. Okay, I think I got everything that I received in the month of May. So in no order whatsoever, I'm just gonna be grabbing whatever is the closest to me and showing you. Starting with Guild. This is part of the Plated Prisoner series, and I've heard many good things about this, most specifically about the main male character. I am anticipating and excited to meet the main male character here. And then we have a stage set for villains. My husband is actually already reading this now. He's quite enthralled in this book, actually. This is how far he is right now. So I quickly borrowed this from him. He's not actively reading, just so I could show you guys. But this is a really nice looking book. So this is a hard copy. That's what it looks like. Hopefully it's picking up well. And this is the side, the sprayed edges, and it's just black front and top. I mean, top and bottom. It does have some artwork inside. It almost looks like it's the theater. And then the back is the same. Without the dust jacket, that's how it looks. Plain red with gold foiling at the sides. And then we have this. This I am so excited to read. This is The Wolf and the Crown of Blood by Elizabeth May. This is part of a series too. This is book 1 of the Broken Accord series. At the back it says, "Burn hotter, vicious girl, let me taste your fury." I saw the author post an artwork that she shared on her website. She shared the link on Threads, and the image is found in her website. And that was why I added to cart. But other than that, I've heard very good things about this. Apparently, this is very high fantasy, and I love myself a good high fantasy with some well done spice in it. And I hear this hits the mark. The Wolf and the Crown of Blood. So this is what it looks like with the dust jacket. Side, back. It has sprayed edge only on the side, the top and the bottom, non-really. This is what it looks like without the dust jacket. It's also just a red naked body with foiling at the side. And then we have here Glow of the Everflame by Pen Cole. I'm currently reading the 3rd book, which I will show you in a bit. This is also really well done romantasy. And the thing I love the most about this book is that a one Luther Corboys exists in this world. Yes, if you've met Luther, you probably know exactly what I mean. So this is what the book looks like. The inside cover with the artwork and foiling at the side. And this is what the dust jacket looks like. And then we have these two. I actually already have a Fate Inked in Blood, but the paperback. But my husband went ahead and got the hardbound copy and, of course, book 2. This one I received on Mother's Day. So I'm very excited to read this one too. I've been itching to read a Fate Inked in Blood, but with everything else, how am I supposed to choose? It's so difficult with so many really good books coming out. Decisions. Let's start showing you guys a Fate Inked in Blood. So this is how it looks like. The side, the back, without the dust jacket. This is just the naked body itself, with foiling at the side. Oh, I just noticed it actually has an engraving that has foiling on it that says March 2024 down here. I don't know if you guys can see that properly. I guess this was released March 2024. And then we have book 2, which is A Curse Carved in Bone. So this is how it looks from the front, back. This is what it looks like without the dust jacket. So similar thing, pretty plain. It's maroon and red. So these lovely books by Daniel L. Jensen. And then we have Good Girl, Bad Blood by Holly Jackson. So it's my husband who actually really wanted to get this. I think this is book 3. No, book 2. So we have books 1, 2, and 3, but the one we got in May was this one. And then we have book 2 of the Gods and Monsters series by Amber V. Cole, which is A Throne of Broken Gods. Book 1 is somewhere up there with the dragon with the red background as well. And look how beautiful she looks. That's the front, side, back. Beautiful sprayed edge. And this is how she looks without the dust jacket. Look at that beauty. I mean, seriously. And this is the thing I love the most. Check this out, the artwork inside. Ooh, look at that. Even the back has artwork. She's a thick one, but she's a beauty. I also have the audiobook of this one and also the ebook, but I really prefer physical books. I'm so happy that this arrived. I finished reading book 1 and I'm ready to continue and dive in to this world once more. And then we have The Wings That Bind. So this is book 3 of the Bloodwing Academy series. My husband actually finished the series already. I haven't started it yet. So I only know that they say that you can compare it to Fourth Wing. There's some similarities to it. I try not to ask my husband too much also about it so that I can go in reading with my own formations in my head, especially the world building and all. But I am excited also to start the series. And look at how beautiful this book looks. So that is the front, the spine, the back. That's the sprayed edges. And this is how she looks without the dust jacket. So it's gray and pink with some foiling at the side. And look at that. And that's the back. Nice. I really like how the edges are like dragon scales. I'm wondering if this is like for each book, this dragon scales represents the dragon that appears in each book. I'm hoping. It's pretty smart how they did it that way if that is the case. I know you see this one, but she's kind of heavy, so I'll proceed with this one's first. So we also have, this is something I've been waiting. Ever since I heard this woman talk about it on Instagram, I have been thinking about this nonstop just because of her reaction to it. I know nothing except that it is dark romantasy, and I love that. So we've got Crown Me Dead and Crown Me Yours by Liv Zander. I was not thinking this to be this thin. I'm guessing this is just about almost 300 pages each. And with how devastation has been mentioned about this book so many times, I'm like, how much damage can a book with less than 300 pages? And I can't wait to be devastated myself. So I'm excited to read this as well. And then we have Duskbound. So I will do these two because I got Riftborn and Duskbound because I do have the Ascended already. And I heard that you should read Riftborn and then Duskbound before you proceed reading the Ascended because you might appreciate the Ascended more after reading these two books. So I'm in it for the ride and all the emotions, so I want to be in the know. So I'm going to be reading Riftborn and Duskbound first before proceeding to the Ascended. So this is Riftborn in all her glory. And this is Duskbound. The more I'm going through these books, the more I don't know what to read next, you know? Let's talk about what I'm reading now because right now I'm actually reading Heat of the Everflame. Like I said, I already read books 1 and 2, Spark of the Everflame, and then Glow of the Everflame, and now there's Heat of the Everflame. And can I just say that the female main character is someone I both adore and find very frustrating. But again, thank God for Mr. Luther Corboys that exists in this universe, because I don't know, I might have DNF'd, but because of Mr. Luther Corboys, I am plowing through. And Burn of the Everflame book 4 is coming out this year. I hear maybe October. So I am actually 600 pages in out of 800 something. And I was hoping to finish this today. However, I've been sleeping. So I have not read and touched for today so far. And it's 9 in the evening. I'm hoping I can finish this before it reaches 12 midnight, before it becomes June 1st. But at this point, I'll read when I can read. It would be nice if I could finish this before it turns June 1, but if not, no worries. So here she is, this beautiful thick book. See how thick she is? There's the back and the side. And here's how she looks without the dust jacket. It's also embossed. You really can't see it, or the camera can't pick it up well. And take a look at the artwork inside. It's the same at the front and from the back. Now, this one. So, the entire Caravel series. Let me show you everything one by one. So, we start with first book, which is Caravel. So this is how she looks. So we got like the hardbound copies each. Then we've got Legendary. And we've got Finale. We already did have the full set previously, but they were second-hand, which we bought from Facebook Marketplace. And they kind of smelled funky. So my husband sold those and bought something much newer. So these smell like regular books this time. It doesn't smell like mold. And it comes with a box as well. You thought that was it? No. We have one last, and she's the biggest because she's a heavy one, and she's a lot. Let me show you each book because I want to show you the covers because each cover seems pretty interesting. Let's put her at the top. All right, starting with The Assassin's Blade. Oh. Great, the first book didn't come out. Okay, she is hanging on for dear life inside this box. All right, we did it. Okay, so first is The Assassin's Blade. Now I am so confused with how to read the series because people are saying read Throne of Grass first before The Assassin's Blade. Now here's my husband telling me this is actually the novella and that this is actually book 1. So if you guys have finished reading, please let me know in the comments below, like, is there really a different way to read this other than how it's been laid out? Anyway, so here's Throne of Glass, Crown of Midnight, Heir of Fire, Queen of Shadows, Empire of Storms, Tower of Dawn, and the thickest of them all, we've got Kingdom of Ash. Let me show you guys as well just the box that it came with. So it does display all the artwork of each book as well. That's everything I got in the month of May. Let me just put her back on the sofa so we can all see them together. There she is. Things to add to my TBR, but then some I've already read too. More to add to the shelving, which I need to figure out how to make space for everything. With the exception of the ones I've already read, I've got quite a number of books to go through. Of course, thou shalt forget to mention the lovely e-arcs that were sent to me by beautiful authors that I've interacted with on Threads. And I'm so thankful to these authors who found me worthy to read their stuff in advance. So without further ado, here are some of the e-arcs that I got. The first is Veins of Treachery by P. Carrera. This is actually book 3 of the Hollow Blood series. So this is book 1. Book 2 is Crimson Chains, and then I have book 3, which is Veins of Treachery. Veins of Treachery is out already and is available on Amazon as well. The second book I got, this isn't actually an e-arc. It's Vitalia by Eliza Benner. This is book 1 of her Circles of Soul series. She provided this in advance because she is sending out as well book 2, which is Dysphoria. So this is the actual e-arc. The first one was already out for a while, but because I just hopped on her art team, I have not read book 1. So her and her team kindly sent me book 1, which is Vitalia, and now Dysphoria, which is book 2 of Circles of Souls. This is my first circus themed book, so it's going to be very interesting for me to see how I feel about reading. So I need to finish first Vitalia and then step into Dysphoria. The next e-arc I got is The Harvest Promise by Rose Mitchell. I absolutely know nothing about this. I think this is contemporary romance. I'm part of this distro from BookFunnel, and I occasionally get some novels from them. So interested to see if this is something I'm going to be enjoying, because it is contemporary romance as I see it and not fantasy at all. So we'll see about it. This next e-arc I got is very interesting. It is Tales of the Immortali by M.M. Orozco. So she is a 19-year-old author. Yes, the author of this is 19 years old. I found her on Instagram. I have yet to read it, but I believe this is going out on June 5th. So it will be available for purchase on Amazon by June 5. And again, a huge shout out to these authors. You are doing such amazing work, and you're allowing readers like us to be able to have a glimpse of your work ahead. I am so honored, and I'm so thankful that you guys are able to share and willing to share your work with us. So that's the physical books that I got and all the e-arcs that I received for the month of May. And if you made it this far, thank you so much for spending your time with me. And I truly hope to see you in the next one.